So let's start with the problems on interest on drawings. I think we discussed about product method in our last class, but we have not discussed about average method, or we have discussed, but still we need revision for that. So today, first let us revise average method and then we will solve problems on average method. Okay, so now first, average method. Or even this method is also called as shortcut method. This method is also called as shortcut method. Now, what happens under this method? Under this method is applicable when amount and date are uniform. जब दोनों यूनिफॉर्म होते हैं तभी ये मेथड अप्लाई होता है, अदरवाइज इट विल नॉट अप्लाई. दैट मीन्स प्रोडक्ट मेथड का ही प्रॉब्लम, याद रखिए, प्रोडक्ट मेथड का ही प्रॉब्लम जब डेट और अमाउंट यूनिफॉर्म होते हैं तभी एवरेज मेथड अप्लाई होता है. ಇನ್ನೊಮ್ಮೆ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ ಕೇಳ್ರಿ, ಯಾವಾಗ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಡೇಟ್ ಯೂನಿಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಇರ್ತಾವಲ್ರಿ ಅವಾಗಷ್ಟೇ ಆವರೇಜ್ ಮೆಥಡ್ ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಆಗ್ತದ. ರೈಟ್? ಈಗ ಯಾಕೆ ಸರ್ ಈ ಮೆಥಡ್ ಯಾಕೆ ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇದು ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ ಮೆಥಡ್ ಕಿನ ಫಾಸ್ಟ್ ಸೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಕೊಡ್ತದೆ ನಮಗ. ಫಾರ್ ದಟ್ ರೀಸನ್ ವಿ ನೀಡ್ ಟು ಅಡಾಪ್ಟ್ ದಿಸ್ ಮೆಥಡ್. ಅಂಡ್ ಬಿಫೋರ್ 2 or 3 days while discussing I said, now first I given you the formula, that is interest on drawings is equal to total drawings into rate divided by 100 into average period divided by 12. Average period divided by 12. So this was the formula which we discussed on that day also. Now question comes, how this average period should be determined. Okay, so for that also I told you, if you want to determine the average period, first the drawings will be made either monthly or they will be made quarterly. याद रखिए, either they will be made monthly or they will be made quarterly for your syllabus. And there is one more option, half yearly, but that is not there for your syllabus, so that's why I'm not discussing. So monthly, quarterly, and in a month and quarter he has 3 options to withdraw. The first option is he can withdraw at the beginning, second is he can withdraw at the mid, then third is he can withdraw at the end. So these are 3 options available: beginning, mid and end. Okay, and one more thing what you need to remember is what is meant by beginning. For a month, if it is beginning, means first of that month. Okay, and for a quarter, beginning means the beginning of that quarter. For example, our year starts from April. The first quarter will be April, May and June. 3 months will be equal to 1 quarter. Okay, then next is July, August, September will be second quarter. Then October, November, December will be third quarter, and the fourth quarter will be January, February and March. So this is how we divide the quarter. Now, for example, when I consider the April month, what is the beginning of the April month? 1st of April. 1st of April. And what is the mid of the April month? 15th of April. 15th of April. And the end of the April month will be 30th April. Hope you are clear. Then, when I come to quarter, I am saying that the first quarter will be of April, May and June. So the beginning of the quarter is April 1st. beginning of the quarter is April 1st. And the mid of the quarter is 15th of May. 15th of May. Because 3 months का आधा कितना होता है? 1.5 months. So if you take 1.5 months, it will be May 15. And what is the end of the quarter? End of the quarter will be 30th June, because it starts on April 1st and ends on 30th June. And in between, that is May 15th, will be the mid of the quarter. So like that, you should understand. Okay. So now, so this is the problem. So this is the formula, and this is the facility which I am making for you to make this calculation easy. And remember, whenever there is mid, that's always going to be 6. ये क्यों होता है मैं आपको बाद में क्लास में बहुत डिटेल में बताऊंगा. It is done with a formula called outstanding at the beginning, outstanding at the end divided by 2 जब करते हैं तो ये 6 सब आता है हमको. राइट, अभी मैं आपको एक छोटा सा लॉजिक बता देता हूँ जिसके बेसिस पर आप इसको याद रखते हैं. ಒಂದು ಸಣ್ಣ ಲಾಜಿಕ್ ಅದರಿ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಆರಾಮಾಗಿ ನೆನಪಿಟ್ಕೋಬಹುದು. Now for mid it will be always 6. Okay, whether it may be mid of month, mid of quarter, or mid of half year, mid of half year. So whatever may be the case, but what we need to remember is it will be always 6 if they give it as mid. Okay, then next is month means a period of 30 days. A period of 30 days. If you divide a month into 2 parts, it will be 0.5 months and 0.5 months. Remember, if it is beginning, the 0.5 should be added. It becomes 6.5. And if it is end, then 0.5 should be deducted. So it will become 5.5. That means beginning of the month will be 6.5 and mid will be 6 and end will be 5.5. And the last, and the next, that is quarterly. Quarterly matlab it is a month of 3 months. It is a period of 3 months. When you divide the 3 months into 2 parts, it will be 1.5 months and 1.5 months. And 1.5 should be added here, which becomes 7.5. And 1.5 should be deducted from here. So you can either remember with this logic, or you can remember it as 6.5, 6 and 5.5, and 7.5, 6 and 4.5. And one more logic behind this is the total should be always equal to 18. इसका जो टोटल होता है वो हमेशा किसको इक्वल रहता है? 18. Done? Okay, now in order to make you understand how average method is very effective and how it reduces the time, let us consider an example which we have already solved under the product method. Hope you have solved under a problem under product method, wherein a problem was given like amount will be withdrawn at the beginning of the each quarter. Before I erased, the problem was there on your board, if you remember.
Yes.
Do you remember that problem?
Sir.
I think the problem mentioned that it was at the beginning of the quarter, right?
Yes, sir.
Just check whether it is beginning of the quarter.
Yes, sir. Beginning is sir.
And what is the amount?
4,000.
4,000.
Okay, now just check. See, if I apply this formula instead of putting that big chart and all, the solution will be very easy. I will tell you how. Say first, what I need is total drawings. The person is withdrawing 4,000 rupees at the beginning of the each quarter. There will be how many quarters in a year?
4.
4, sir. 4, sir.
4 quarters. So 4 quarter per quarter he is withdrawing 4,000 rupees. That means he will be withdrawing 6,000. Exactly 16,000. Sorry, he will be withdrawing 16,000. And what is the rate of interest in that problem?
9%.
9%.
9%, sir.
Okay. So it will be 9 divided by 100 into You just check that chart. What will be the value for beginning of the quarter? In the chart which I have given you,
7.5.
yes,
7.5.
we need to write here 7.5 divided by 12. So then I will be cutting these two zeros, right? The next is 3 3s and 3 4s, 4 1s and 4 40s. So it will be 40 into 3, 120. 120 into 7.5. Will that be 900? Just check.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 900.
Rupees 900. Right? Rupees 900. Hope you got 900. The answer with the product method also.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Right? Now you tell me which is the easiest one. Here only around 6 or 7 lines you consumed and you finished your solution. There is no requirement of putting a table, multiplying many numbers, right? So directly you can put this formula and get the result. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Now, next. How many problems left?
2, sir.
3 we have finished.
Sir.
2,
2 are yet to be solved, I think. Now, problem number 4. You come to problem number 4. If you see there, calculate interest on drawings of Mr. Kavlakar at 10% per annum if he withdrew 1000 per month by the shortcut method. Number 1 at the beginning of each month and number 2 at the end of each month. So I request you to put a heading. First you write a heading, calculation of interest on drawings. Calculation of interest on drawings. Calculation of interest on drawings of Mr. Kavlakar. Of Mr. Kavlakar under product method.
Sir, shortcut method.
Sorry, under shortcut method. Sorry, under shortcut method. Now, first you write this formula, that is interest on drawings is equal to total drawings into rate divided by 100 into average period divided by 12. Finished? Now, how much he has withdrawn? कितना
1000
विड्रॉ किया है उसने? 1000 पर क्वार्टर है क्या पर मंथ है?
A month, sir.
पर मंथ, बराबर. तो एक साल में कितने मंथ होते हैं? In a year, how many months will be there?
12.
He has withdrawn 12,000 rupees. That means he will be withdrawing totally 12,000. Do you agree?
12,000.
The total drawing will be 12,000. And rate is, I think, 10%.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
10 divided by 100 into. You tell me what is the average period for monthly beginning?
6.5.
0.5.
Okay. So it should be 6.5 divided by 12.
12.
Now you tell me what will be the amount it is. I think it will be 650.
Yes, sir.
Rupees 650. Now, next is end. End is equal to, even for end the amount will remain same because beginning or end he will be withdrawing 12,000 only into 10 divided by 100 into 5.5 divided by 12. Just check whether it will be rupees 550.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Shweta or Sneha, one of your TV is switched on, and I'm hearing lot of noise from that. Now, we finished with this also. Now, next problem, which is also the last problem. Hope you have finished noting down.
Yes, sir.
Now the next is calculate interest on drawings of Purohit at 10% per annum. You need to calculate it at 10% per annum under, per annum if we withdrew 48,000 in year. That means here he has given total how much he has withdrawn directly, that is 48,000. Okay, he has not said that quarterly he has withdrawn. He said in a year totally he has withdrawn 48,000. Okay, in a year evenly, number one at the beginning of the quarter, and number two is at the end of the quarter. Okay, at the beginning of the quarter and at the end of the quarter. So again, same solution we need to do. First, write the heading calculation of interest on drawings. Calculation of interest on drawings of Mr. Purohit. Of Mr. Purohit. Purohit. Under shortcut method. Under shortcut method. And I request you to note down the formula first, which is already there on the board. I hope you have noted down. Now, next is first we need to write beginning. Beginning of quarter is equal to total drawings. He has already given us in the problem, that is 48,000 into the rate also he has given, that is 100. Now you tell me what should be the value average period for beginning of the quarter.
7.5.
Very good. 7.5 divided by 12.
3,000.
Can somebody
3,000, sir.
3,000. Okay. In the textbook they have given wrong answer. Next is end of quarter is equal to 48,000 into 10 by 100 into. Now you tell me what should be the next one.
4.5.
4.5.
Very good. 4.5 divided by 12. Why 4.5? Because it is at the end. So what will be the value?
1,800, sir.
800.
1,000.
800.
Very good. Hope you have understood this.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
So
sir.
by this, we finish all the problems which are there in the question bank. आप देख सकते हो सारे के सारे प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व हो चुके हैं. Now, I will give you some self-assessment problem. Can you solve?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, if a person withdraws 3,000 rupees per month, remember, he is withdrawing 3,000 rupees per month. Calculate his interest on drawings at 6% per annum under shortcut method. Please calculate and tell me now. He is withdrawing 3,000 rupees per month.
9.
1170.
1170, sir.
1170.
Beginning, sir.
Whether
Any
you all
nine.
have got 1170?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Remember, you need to find the snaps of this. I request all of you to keep your camera on the solution. I like to check. Sarang Joshi, Omkar, I request all of you to keep your camera on and show the solution to me. Akshata Almelkar. Om Mahindrakar, your camera. Shweta Godi is also not visible. Siddesh. Ravindra Badiger, yes. Aishwarya, your cam is not visible. Sagar Bure. Rahul Margol, your cam is not visible. Very good. Prem. Prem, Sagar. Good, Nikhil. Sneha, very good, very good. Naveen, very good, Ape. Sagar and Prem, should I call you personally and tell you to switch on the camera? Preeti, very good. Very good, Preeti. Good, Shivam, good. Bhagyashree Patil, Swaroop Dhage, Mansa, your cameras are not on. Aditi, your cam is also not on. Nikhil Ladda, Sujal Kalantri. Please note down the names whom I'm calling. Nikhil Ladda, Sujal Kalantri. Nikhil Ladda. LADDA. Then Risha and Deepika, your cam is also not on. Very good, Sharno. It's okay. Now, few homeworks I will be giving you. Please solve them. In the same way, now, if, remember, rupees 6,000 is withdrawn at 8% per annum quarterly. Okay, so this is your first problem for homework. And the second problem is, if a person withdraws, now quarterly means you have to do all the three: beginning, end, and mid. You should remember. Next is, if a person withdraws 10,000 at 12% per annum monthly, you need to do beginning, end, and mid. So this is your homework. And you have also product method problem also as homework, but that will be sent to you on WhatsApp. So initially, these two are your homework based on average method, or you can call it a shortcut method. So with this, we are finishing
Sir,
today's class.
6,000 is total amount or monthly, sir?
Monthly.
Yes, sir.
This 6,000 is quarterly and this 10,000 is monthly. Done?
Yes, sir.
Chali, and tomorrow we will meet at 10 o'clock.